Hi friends, my name is Nandita. I am from Andhra Pradesh.
Good morning dear students. Today we are going to discuss about body fluids and circulation. CBSE syllabus class 11 biology. Children, as already we discussed that blood is a fluid connective tissue composed of 50% of plasma and 45% formed elements including WBC, RBC and platelets. Since these living cells are suspended in plasma, blood is known as fluid connective tissue and not just fluid. Providing oxygen to the cells. Blood absorbs oxygen from the lungs and transports it to different cells of the body. The waste carbon dioxide moves from the blood to the lungs and is exhaled. The another main function is, as we discussed earlier, the transport of hormones and nutrients. The digested nutrients such as glucose, vitamins, minerals and proteins are absorbed into blood through the capillaries in the villi lining the small intestine. The hormones secreted by the endocrine glands are also transported by the blood to different organs and tissues. The hemostatic blood helps to maintain the internal body temperature by absorbing or releasing heat. Transport of waste to the kidney and liver. Blood enters the kidney where it is filtered to remove nitrogenous waste out the blood plasma. The toxins from the body are also removed by the liver. Children, now let us discuss about lymph or tissue fluid. It is another fluid connective tissue that floats inside specialized vessels known as lymph vessels. It is colorless fluid containing high concentration of WBC. The overall composition of lymph is similar to blood with the exception of absence of RBC, platelets and some plasma proteins, and in having less Ca and P than blood. It also contains all the ions present in the blood plasma. Children, now let us discuss about lymphatic system. It is an elaborate network of vessels which collects the interstitial fluids along with some protein molecules, drains it back into the major veins. The lymphatic vessels are present in all the tissues except the central nervous system and cornea. Let us see the formation of lymph. As the blood passes through the capillaries of the arterial system into the tissues, some water along with many water soluble substance come out in the space between the cells of tissues. But a very small amount of proteins come out from the capillaries with the plasma, leaving the large proteins and most of the formed elements in the blood vessels. The fluid released out is called interstitial fluid or extracellular fluid. After entering the lymph vessels, the CF becomes lymph. Children, now let us discuss the functions of lymphatic or lymph fluid. The lymph performs the following important functions. It acts as an important carrier of nutrients, hormones, etc. And it absorbs of fat also occurs through lymph in the lacteal present in the intestinal villi. Lymph also helps in renewal of ECF. The maturation of lymphocytes, that is B cells and T cells, occur with the help of lymph nodes releasing them into lymph. It helps in keeping tissue cells moist. The lymph first reaches the lymph nodes like thymus, tonsils, prayers, patches, spleen, etc. in the body. Children, now let us discuss about circulatory pathways. It is already clear by the previous topic that blood and lymph are the important fluids in the body that acts as a carrier in transporting nutrients, hormones, etc. Now the question arises, what makes this blood to circulate? So the answer to this question lies in the fact that to circulate this blood throughout the body, a pump is required which is known as heart. Study of circulatory system is called angiology. The father of angiology is William Harvey. The whole circulatory system is originated from mesoderm, but the inner layer of the heart wall, endocardium, and the inner layer of blood walls, endothelium, is endothermal in origin. The types of circulatory system are two. One is open and second one is closed circulatory system. Depending upon the circulatory patterns in higher organism, the circulatory systems are of the following. Let us discuss in detail about open circulatory system. It is the type of circulatory system in which blood pumped by the heart is passed through a vessel into the space or body cavities known as sinuses. From there, the blood is collected by a large veins which opens into the heart. In this type of system, the blood does not contain the respiratory pigment and if present, it dissolved in plasma. This type of system is found in arthropods and molluscs. There is no capillary system found in this type of circulatory system. Closed circulatory system. In this type of circulatory system, the blood pumped by the heart is always circulated inside the vessels. From evolutionary point of view, this pattern is considered to be the most advantageous as it supplies blood to the deepest tissues of the body and it is found in annelids and chordates. Heart. All vertebrates possess a muscular chambered heart. Depending on the different types of circulation in them, heart is of following three types. Two-chambered heart. This is found in fishes mostly. It comprises of an atrium and a ventricle. During circulation of blood, the heart pumps off deoxygenated blood. This blood gets oxygenated by the gills and is then supplied to the body parts from where the deoxygenated blood is returned to the heart. Hence, the type of circulation is called single circulation. Three-chambered heart. Amphibians and reptiles have a three-chambered heart. This type of heart comprises of two atria and a single ventricle. During the circulation of blood, the left atrium receives the oxygenated blood from the gills, lungs, gill, and the right atrium receives the deoxygenated blood from the other body parts. The blood gets mixed up in a single ventricle which further pumps out to the mixed blood. This type of circulation is called incomplete double circulation. Examples of three-chambered heart organisms are reptiles and amphibians like frogs and lizards. Four-chambered heart. Crocodiles, birds and mammals possess this type of heart. It comprises of two atria and two ventricles. During the course of circulation, the oxygenated and deoxygenated blood is received by the left and right atria respectively. The blood from each atria passes onto the ventricles of the same sides, that is left and right ventricles, unlike three-chambered heart in which the bipod through the ventricles is pumped out without any mixing. Hence, this type of circulation is called double circulation.